Yes, High-End Munich 2024. We're at Grimm Audio, and you have a celebration Guido tent. One of with Elko Grimm. You are behind that brand.
Yes.
And what's the celebration? Share with us, please.
Thank you, Young. We're celebrating 20 years of Grimm Audio. We were founded in 2004. Actually, the electrical and idea founding was way earlier, but we have the business now for 20 years, and we showcase all the products that we have developed during the years.
From the very first product, which is?
Very first product is the AD1. That's an 8-channel DSD converter, analog to digital. And from there on, we developed a huge range of products, including the CC1 word clock generator, CC2. We have an MP1 microphone power supply. We have the UC1, which is a very compact universal converter for home mastering and recording. What else do we have?
What one are you the most proud of in all these 20 years?
Oh, wow. I think I'm most proud of, it's a very nice question. I'm most proud of the whole team that we have gathered, all the engineers, the production. We're 16 people now, and the way we work and the products that come out and the quality that we achieve is really making me proud.
So you can still are an attractive company for young talent, are you?
Yes, we are. Actually, we have one of the youngest guys with us, Andor. He's turned 19 recently, and we are looking for young people to learn and to explore what they like, and just to transfer some of the DNA that Ilko and I have. And I think we're pretty successful if we look at the new products that we've done.
Yeah, after 20 years you have to look for your heritage, so you're really rejuvenating in terms of new talent and new people. That's very good. So please share with us what do you have here and that for this year?
Yeah, this year we bring 2 new products. Actually, one is very new. That's the PW1, which is a Phono stage, a very, very compact and cute design, which includes an MC stage with selectable gain. It's got, of course, an MM stage and a line stage with selectable gain, which makes it very flexible towards a huge range of cartridges.
So also a line stage?
Well, it's got a line stage because it's able to drive preamplifiers directly. Also the cartridge loading in terms of capacitance and resistance is very flexible. So we think we've got a versatile preamp. Its main development was taken by Peter van Willenswaard, which is one of our founders. And sound-wise, it's a very, very well. People who know Peter's products, it's a very attractive, very, very engaging sound. And we have it on demo this year.
Well, we're very anxious to test it because we have more Phono stages we're going to test. You say it's a true Phono wizard. In what terms is it a wizard?
A wizard in terms of putting magic to the music, which was actually in there, but taking the magic out of the music and making it audible. Actually, that's a great challenge for a designer, and I think we've succeeded in there.
Well, thanks. That's the first one, and the second innovation or innovative.
Yeah. The second is a next step in our LS1 family of speaker systems, which is now the LS1c. We had a few drivers actually to introduce this model. It's based on the same architecture, both in terms of electronics and acoustics. Where we used to use the beryllium tweeter in the BE version, we had to change because beryllium is a scarce material, and we changed to carbon. Together with Seas, our Norwegian partner, we developed a new tweeter which fits in very well in the new range. And on top of that, we have a whole new hardware range of amplifiers and power supply. And we have fully rewritten the internal firmware, which actually makes it possible to further optimize the filtering technique that we use in the crossover and phase alignment.
Well, if you read our reviews on your earlier versions of iterations of the LS1, it couldn't be better. But in what way is this better then? Okay, it's more sustainable. Thank you for that. That's very. The planet will thank you for that. But what's the difference? How can a product that's I've been listening for years, how can it be even better than?
Well, in all honesty, it's not going to be shockingly better because that's impossible. But all the small steps that we set make it less sound like a piece of equipment. It's going to vanish more and more and leaves nothing between the artist and the listener. That's actually our main goal. It shouldn't be there actually. In very small steps, we improved in that area step by step. You'll hear it.
Yes, I've heard it. I think I've heard it here, right?
Yes, you have.
Yeah. Well, it's true. It's true. And the thing is, we are of course we are more and more international. But we are of course a Dutch platform, and we are so proud that there are so many Dutch companies that make this kind of equipment that really stands out. Can you reveal something that you are? Broeder, that you are working on.
Yeah, well, I can actually. We did last year. Last year we did a demo with our new MU2, and we used power amplifiers, which are actually prototypes from our own kitchen. And we got some feedback that it wasn't available commercially. So this year we changed to a commercially available amplifier, the Holcro. But you shouldn't be surprised that one day we'll have a power amplifier in our catalog. And it's gonna be special because we've identified a few types of distortion that are actually getting too little attention, and part of that is already incorporated in the MU2 analog backend.
Can you tell, because this is always too interesting with you, can you expand a little bit on what types of distortion you are talking about?
Yes, the two types that we actually emphasize on are phase modulation distortion and thermal distortion, which are pretty present in transistor amplifiers. Tube amplifiers have less of those types of distortions because of their fundamental way of working, but tube amplifiers are less favorable, although I use them at home and so on and so on. But commercially, we've decided not to use tubes. And then you have to solve the issues that you have with transistors, which we already did in the analog backend of the MU2. That's one of the reasons why the MU2 sounds so very, very transparent and easy to listen to.
Well, thanks. Will there be a celebration for your 20 years anniversary?
Yes. Thank you. It's been a long time, and I think we've come very far, and we hope to continue many years from now and bring new products to the markets.
And this concludes our interview with Grimm Audio. Thank you.
Thank you, Jung.